You know what's crazy is that I love from 100 to a 0. And what I mean by that is that when I first meet you, when I first introduce myself, and I feel as though you're worthy of my love and attention, I give you 100% of who I am. I call you, I text you, I spend time with you, I do whatever I can. I want to show my appreciation, I want to show my love, I want to show my thoughtfulness of you. I want to do any and everything in my power to make sure that you have a smile on your face every day, because my love is at 100. I mean, some people say that I'm somewhat ignorant and loving, and that I'm immature, and that I'm naive, and that I'm foolish, and that for sure I'm blind in how I love. But I think how I love is beautiful and is blissful, because how I love is different from how anyone else loves. So that's what makes my love unique. The curse to this is that a lot of people aren't really ready for that type of love, from that love that starts at 100 and then works its way back. How does it work its way back is by when you show me that you don't really think about me, when you change around friends, when you don't care about me, when you don't let me be who I am, when you don't let me show my love and appreciation, I start falling back. It's not that I'm not necessarily loving you, but I start getting to a point to where I realize that this may be where I need to be at my point of loving you, if that makes sense. After I get so low, after my 100 drops down so low, there is no more us. That's when I know it's time for us to depart. But see, none of us is promised tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna be here in the morning. I don't know if I'm gonna be here this afternoon. I don't know if I'm gonna be here 20 years from now. So I feel like how powerful my love is and how true my love is, I want to give all of that to you from day one. If you are the woman that you say you are, if in some cases, if this is the man that he say he is to you queens, then guess what? When you give your 100%, they will honor that, they will respect that, and they will reciprocate that if they know how to. See, the key thing is if they know how to, my sisters. A lot of them don't know how to. A lot of them is intimidated by the love that we have and the power that our love brings. Right? They're not used to it. They don't know how to understand that somebody genuinely has fallen in love with them at the sight of them and care for them and would do anything for them and sacrifice for them because of who we see and what we see in them. See, they're used to the total opposite. They're not used to nobody really thinking about them and reflecting and trying to build and grow and plan and manage things. They're used to people taking and destroying and raping them of the very things that we are trying to plant, grow, and give to them. So it makes it difficult for us. It makes our love so strong to where most collapse at the sight of it. They run, they're scared, they're intimidated, and they don't know how to act by it. But then that leaves us lonely. So how I love is unique. How I love is different. How I love is me. How I love is how I choose to love. But don't punish me for how I choose to love. Respect me. Love me. All I've ever wanted in life was to meet someone who understood how I love, who loves how I love, and who wants to love me how they love, but they respect how I love as well. Now, I want somebody to love how I love, but I know that we're all individuals and we're different, and you're never gonna love exactly like me. But I do want to be loved, I do want to be appreciated, I do want to be thought of all the time, like how I think of you. I don't know, perhaps I'm weird. Maybe I'm unique, maybe I'm different, maybe I'm the outcast, I'm that social small percent that nobody really wants to talk about. Because see, it doesn't matter when I go out, how often I go out, or whatever I do, or who I'm with, I'm always thinking of you. Before I lay my head down each night, I text you and I say, hey, I love you, good night, thinking about you, I made it home, whatever. That's me. And it hurts and it feels different and it feels weird and it feels out of place when I don't have that, because I'm so used to giving that to where for me it's almost like, damn, isn't that the normal? Shouldn't that be what we're doing anyways? It just can boggles me. I'm fathomed. I'm like, I don't know what to think. So how I love is even unexplainable. There are no words. They're slang terms perhaps. There are made up words. There are words that are being constantly fabricated and uniquely changed and altered just to try to express how powerful how I feel may truly be. But regardless of how you word it, regardless of how somebody tries to describe how beautiful your love is, they will never, ever truthfully understand it until you bless them with that love, until they feel it, and then they understand it from the inside out. And once we start to understand a different form of communication with energy, frequencies, and vibrations, we will know that there are no words for it. It is simply an understanding of this person's inner state. We just know who they really are and why they really are the way that they are. It's a lot of shit that did happen to me. Lost my father, right? Auntie a little bit before that. Other folks are sick, financials, just all kinds of things. But no matter what I go through, that doesn't stop me from knowing and feeling and understanding that it's love. So listen, when you guys talk about love, think about that. That true love, real love, honest love, and pure love does not pause because of something traumatic, right? It may be different, or we may not express it right away, but it will always be there. So no matter what I go through, understand I love every single one of you. I love you all, and I will always love you all. No matter how hard I fall, no matter how high I am, no matter what level I am, understand I must come to your level to look you in your eye and to tell you that I love you all. So if no one's ever told you, if you're not getting that good morning, I love you text, hey, I'm thinking about you, babe, any of that, understand right now that I love you. You guys have a blessed, amazing, happy Thanksgiving. And love is the most powerful thing. And that's how I love.